Good morning, it's Lisa Jane here, coming to you for another live, and we're up to about day 11. And what I really wanted to talk to you about today was love. That feeling of feeling deeply, satisfyingly loved. And I really believe that many of us are looking for that feeling. And I know that I certainly was, even when I was in a relationship. Even after I'd been married to my partner, my husband, for so long, that feeling of deep, fulfilling, satisfying love still wasn't there. And I was always searching for it, doing certain things, trying to find that elusive, beautiful feeling of deep, safe, fulfilling love. And so, because that was prompted in me on the weekend, I thought to myself I might share about that. Because I know that if you've been in a relationship breakdown, or even if you're in a relationship now, there still might be a gap from where you are and what you're feeling right now with your partner to what you sort of sense you could probably feel. Because I think, and I'm speaking for a lot of us, I think we have a sense that there's a depth of love that we probably just can't quite touch. And so I wanted to share about that today because it's definitely built on emotional safety. And emotional safety has everything to do with how we understand our own responses and how we're able to communicate our emotional needs with people. That's why it's so important that we develop a way of living that we can actually reflect on what's happening to us and have some strategies and tools to actually be able to communicate what we need. And sometimes that's pretty tough, right? Like if you've got to be very honest about what you're needing from a partner, or even if you're coming into a relationship with someone, building trust and finding the right words to communicate your needs without it being a reaction, without it being drama, without it being anything that the other person needs to react to, but it's simply something that you can both work on to create more emotional safety. And there's one hot tip I'd like to give you. As I was walking this morning, I was thinking to myself, what's the one thing that I can actually share that people can apply straight away when it comes to feeling deep, fulfilling love? Because, hey, that feeling in your life is just so grounding and so assuring. And when you have that, when you can feel that and you go out into the world, everything becomes so much better for you. So it's totally valid that as a human being, we'd be looking for that, right? So what I want to invite you to do is a little practical exercise. Can you imagine a time in your life where you felt that beautiful sense of love and just loving something so much, really fulfilling, deep love? Maybe think of times that you might have spent with a pet. If you've had a pet, that you're just sitting there just loving them. Or maybe you've been out in nature and there's some sense of this deep, deep love. And you felt it for that place. You felt love for the pet. And if you think about it, if you can remember, I call these feeling memories, right? And I use feeling memories a lot. So if I'm not feeling good, I will access a feeling memory and feel it in my body. And it actually helps me move through feelings that I want to shift. That was just a little segue there. So coming back to this feeling of going, if you've got a pet and you're feeling love for that pet, where do you feel it? Like the pet's not giving you the love. You're not empty and then the pet gives you the love. You're actually feeling it from your body, right? It's coming out of your body. Whereabouts in your body is it coming from? Where are you feeling that love? When you think back on those feelings, when you've had really deep, fulfilling love in your life, where does it come from? For me, I feel that in my heart. And I feel this beautiful sense of deep, fulfilling love in my heart. And if I focus on that, if I generate that love from myself, it really doesn't matter who or what's in front of me, because I don't need them to give me love. I can just turn up how I am because I'm already feeling it. And so that means, and this is the trick, right? This is the absolutely amazing piece of gold that this means for you. If you're feeling that in your body, that means that you don't have to make choices that don't serve you in order to get that love in your life. Hear that, really hear that. If you start from the place where you're already feeling this love in your body, if you start there, then when you go out, you're not going to choose that partner that, maybe doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated in order that you can get a sense of feeling loved, because you've already got it. You've given yourself the space and the foundations to be able to make conscious choices in your life. That is absolutely freaking amazing. And I'm excited about that for you. So I hope, and I would love to hear your feedback on how you have actually put this into practice and how it worked for you. Send me a DM, because I'm really curious. I know this works for the people I work with, but it's quite simple. It's very simple. If you can access that feeling first and just keep building it, just keep feeling it inside yourself, because what you're doing is you're taking back your power. You no longer need to walk out in the world and sacrifice parts of yourself to get love. You already have it within you. And so when you meet a partner, or when you come into a relationship with another person, anybody, you come into a relationship as a conscious being that's actually making a choice. Do I want this person in my life? I can choose that now. So I'm sending you love for a beautiful day. I really hope that empowers you today. Sending you love.